Press the button.
Last time on D&D.
Yeah.
What the?
Whoa. That had a lot of
What the hell
bass.
was that?
VC sneezing?
Oh, that was a real sneeze, not a soundboard sneeze?
It was a soundboard.
I'm turning off the
You should hear him
soundboard.
pee.
I have heard him pee.
It's a lot.
All right,
Huh.
last time on D&D.
I don't like this. I don't like the noises you guys have heard.
You do them.
No, thank you.
All right. You guys ventured back out of the interior of Athlone Island, arriving back in the port city of Foyle. With you is the creator of your entire world, but not your god. This
Not our
is Giacomo. You guys spend a couple times in Foyle. You meet up with the what do we got? Viceroys, and then a little bit of shopping, and then you guys were getting some food.
Yes. Wait,
Pretzels.
no.
Yes.
I got the food before I went and did my thing.
That's right. You were
'cause
covered
had
in cheese.
All over the mask.
He was. He
This
was
is the
covered in
second of
cheese.
Acquiesce, 1573.
Wait, is it still the same day, or are we are we finding a tavern to sleep here and starting our journey in the morning?
It is. Yeah, we can fast forward and go to the next day, or because you guys were just chomping, mealing out in the tavern.
Okay, well, if we're doing that, if I have a moment to ask Winston something, I would like to.
You absolutely have a moment to ask Winston anything you want.
Yeah, I want to ask him. Well, so on our way back from the artifact, I couldn't help but overhear that Giacomo found Gougane. And I wanted to know how you feel about that.
As he fingers the pouch of Gougane diamonds that Giacomo gave him, he kind of like looks off in the distance and he thinks about it and he goes, I mean, that's great and all. You know, I've told you before, most world hoppers become orphans of their home worlds. Only a few ever return. And then he takes his hand off the pouch and he kind of flexes both his hands where he still has like the arm wraps on. And he's looking at both his hands as he flexes them and he goes, unfortunately though, I don't think in my current state, because I don't have my world hopping abilities, I still probably won't be able to get back.
World hoppers are not the only ones who can swap worlds.
He smiles and he goes, no, I know. If we get that tuning fork for your friends, it sounds like they'll be able to walk right out of here, but then it's a one-way ticket. So if I was to ask Giacomo to go to Gougane and bring back a tuning fork for myself and get somebody to send me there, again, it's a one-way ticket.
Yes, but that's your home. Wouldn't you want to go home?
I thought about that question a lot when I was in the academy. And yeah, I did. And all this happened. And knowing now that the ability I once had has fleeted and is no longer within my grasps, deciding where I end up is not really a choice. And I really have to start looking at it as more of a finite decision. Besides, if the 2,000 years since I've been entombed here has been different out there, who knows if my families and the people I knew and loved on my home world are even still alive? What kind of life would I be building again if I went back? When I go back to the Shields Mage and try to practice protection magic again, I don't know. My life has kind of taken a different turn here, Brim. I've
Mm.
I mean, you heard Giacomo when he came back. He had infused my own magic into the protection of this plane. Perhaps I'm entwined now here. If I leave, who knows if something additional happens to your world. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I left you all even less defended than you are now.
Winston, you have. You were willing to give up everything when you were a shield mage. And you literally gave up everything for Giacomo. If you could pretend to be selfish for just a moment, what do you want?
You see him look down at a 45-degree angle, away in front of him, as he pauses and takes a moment to consider it. And then 15 seconds, he has this tough breathe where he's frustrated, ah, and he goes, ah, I'm sorry, I just keep coming back to it. I want to make sure this world is safe. I want to deal with Elena first and ensure that you all get to live on in peace and prosperity in your own world and be able to claim it as such, to say that you all defended it as such. And he kind of gives this shrug, I hope that answers, hope that satisfies you.
You're too good for your own good, Winston.
The shrug comes back and he goes, look, I spent years at the academy trying to come to terms with not able to go back to Goverkai. I asked around. Nobody knew of a world with 2 storms and micro diamonds that just shredded through people. And it's, then we come here and you all wake me up after I gave my life for Giacomo, and now I've been traveling with y'all, and what seems like another brand new world that just utterly amazes me at every turn. And I can't help it but feel like this was almost preordained or fate or destiny. You just woke up probably one of the most strongest shield mages in history, and your plane just happens to be under threat from a classmate.
I don't know about destiny, but I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, me too. Maybe after we deal with Elena, maybe then I'll be able to think more clearer about what I want. But for now, what I want just is to help you all.
Well, I guess we can always go back to the idea of you going back if that's what you want once this whole thing is over. Or there's always a place for you here.
Thank you.
Make her
That's
into
all I
Mary
wanted.
Magdalene.
What the fuck? That's all I wanted to ask him.
Right. Anybody else? Well, okay. Good morning. It is
Morning
the
time.
3rd now of Acquiesca, the 7th month of the year. You guys are in the middle of summer. We are still in the port city of Foyle. I do believe there was talks of getting to find your friends in Gougane that are stuck there. I'm trying to get them
Get the
home.
map again.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
also have a number of other loose ends.
So many.
Don't we always?
Oh, yeah.
What a
Well, you guys mentioned wanting to take. Well, I think it was Adam that wanted to take Giacomo to Gougane for that party that needed the tuning fork. Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
remember, and he's fucking still not here.
So, in theory, we can take him there, and then once that's figured out, then he'll be gone for like a month ish our time, while he checks to see if Elena really did steal his orb. And then what do we have to do in the interim of that?
Mm, if I want to go Gougane, I'd like to go to Barrow. Or
Yeah, what
Barrow,
for?
sorry. I got shit to do.
Okay.
And then Mai's there.
Ah, yeah,
Mm.
that's right. Sounds good. So, Gougane it is. Uh, are we fully? Is everything repaired? Considering I know we got the curse check done, which
Yes.
apparently we didn't need it because the Shadowfell
Well-
is now bleeding into our world.
It is repaired. We had them repair stuff
Yep, both ships.
before
fully
we
repaired.
had the curse stuff done.
Okay. Are there any upgrades that you guys feel we need for this, or are we prepped to
Battering
go
ram.
against ghost ships? Because it's gonna happen. We're gonna get attacked.
Actually, is a fucking a ram on the front of the ship a thing we can do?
Not a ram, but
You know what
we
I mean, like a
reinforce it?
reinforced hull in the front.
yes,
Yes.
I don't forget how much that costs.
you can get. Shit, where'd it go?
We're gonna reinforce it so they can ram things.
It's not on this other list. I'm
Uh,
pretty sure I have one in the game. Hang on.
That's okay. I don't think it's something we absolutely need. Also, I mean, if we're leaving, we don't want to start like ship stuff now.
Hmm.
Y'all ship in your mouth. How about that, man?
Huh.
Uh,
Well, I hope you ship your pants.
Sleet, you did mention that you know of the Shadowfell. Is there any details you can share with us that would help us fight them?
Yeah. And like
What
I
is
don't know
it?
what Billy said, but uh,
robot.
the I mean, not really, not anything more than what those Giacomo and Winston can tell you. It's not a place I would go.
Uh, okay. So you only knew of it, but you don't know any details about it.
Not enough that would be helpful. Not like specifics.
There's
I mean, you're kind of seeing what it is in like small bits, so
Well, I went and got burn applications just in case because of the purple magic that keeps happening, and other than a nightmare, I'm really running on empty when it comes to information about the ghost ships.
right. I don't have anything useful in that regard. I
Okay.
know of it.
We
I
learn as
know
we
it's a
go.
bad place to be, and it's full of creepy shit that you don't want to have any part of. It's really it.
Okay. Well, I guess we start heading to Gougane then, unless you think. Well, I mean, once we get there, we can get the reinforcement on the ship. That's a fairly large port, right? It's big enough to have quality improvements done to the ship, I hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it isn't, Barrow's also, I think, a pretty big one. Oh,
I
there's
mean,
Adam.
worst comes to worst, it doesn't really matter. Like,
Yeah,
we're not
it's-
doing a whole lot of ramming.
I
Speak
would.
for yourself. I feel like Slayton has plans.
No.
I mean,
So
I've
the
done
math-
He's done it
before,
twice.
but it's also like, it's if I had the thing for it, I would do it more.
So the Masked Maiden has iron scantlings, and that helps to increase the threshold. It's the Traveler's Shadow that has 0 upgrades.
Ah.
I have
This
brass
Traveler's
bronze
Shadow-
cannons.
That's not a whole upgrade.
Bronze cannons is a upgrade.
Yeah, bronze
Oh,
cannons
for the
are
hull?
No, not
No,
for
it's
the
just
whole.
an upgrade. I thought he said I don't have any upgrades. Well, I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
you
I
do
do.
have +6s. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
Um, but I figured like the biggest ship would probably benefit the most from hull reinforcement.
Also, yes.
If we're gonna hit stuff with it,
Which you will.
which I would. I don't know. I'll do it again.
Yeah. Just don't sink it or you're out a whole ship.
I guess we'll just have to steal another one.
We could do that anyway.
We intend to do that so that Uncle Ben has something to drive.
Just not the ghost one. The ghost
Not-
ones are dumb.
No, not the ghost.
We can get involved with the war.
No!
Thank all the veterans.
No!
Thank
We work
them!
so hard to stay out.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
inadvertently in it anyway.
Yeah, with the information trades and whatnot.
I have not agreed to any information trades.
Yeah, here we are.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did unintentionally help some people. Anyway.
Adam, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. You had something to do in Gougane. What was it? Because we're on our way there.
Oh.
The
All right.
party
Yeah.
that
Then we're-
needs to go to...
Oh,
they're
yeah,
stuck in
yeah.
a different plane. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. That's a 3-year-old task I've only remember randomly.
Good, 'cause
Also-
Rob also remembered it randomly.
Yeah. Alex, take this bag, and I say you so that it unlocks, so I don't have to worry about that.
Full of cat shit.
This is for you. I know you were upset last time when I gave out gifts that you weren't included, and when you open it, just know that we will steady any storm together.
Gave
Oh.
out gifts?
And I give him the anchor earrings.
Oh.
She has not given out gifts. I've received nothing.
I gave a gift to Winston, and I don't know if he even still wears it, but I gave him a necklace, and I gave Pella
Kids.
a little brooch.
So you gave the two
You got it.
NPCs gifts,
Wow.
not the actual people you're playing.
I'm proud of
And she
Pella for
wondered
turning
why
Yeah.
to
How much
good.
can I pay Winston to not pull out?
What
Pay
the
him to not
fuck,
what?
dude?
To not pull out. How much? Winston, I'll give you 1,000 gold. Just leave it in.
Moving
We
on.
need baby druids.
No.
More
Stop
crabs,
talking.
Shannon.
Baby world hopper druids.
Yes.
He's not a world hopper anymore. Can we
Imagine
talk
the
about
amount-
literally anything
maybe
else?
in it balls.
Imagine the
You don't
amount
know.
of crabs that could be summoned.
Wait, so does this party in Gougane, is it, yeah, like, is it happening 3 years later? Like, I feel this question.
Are they still stuck there? Yeah,
Well,
Yes.
we're getting ready to find out.
we're gonna find it.
It's only been like
Time.
a year and a half, 2 years in game.
Yeah, I remember seeing that party, and I've been here for what, 2 years on the ship now?
The good news is I have a quest too.
They're probably fine.
They're probably
fine.
still stuck.
I'm gone.
How else are they gonna
Oh,
get
yeah.
a tuning
Or they're
fork?
dead.
I mean, they were an adventuring party, so the same way we did, maybe.
Oh, they know the creator.
Who knows what
Oh.
they're doing?
You know how he keeps talking about saying, our species originates from different planes or like different pocket worlds or whatever. Maybe not pocket
Yeah,
worlds.
yeah.
They're from the outside.
On the outside.
Okay, well, once the ship goes underway, we can
Once the
discuss.
ship goes under.
No.
But you said what you said.
Guys, I have a quest to go talk to Siltharaxon. I think we should.
You
he's a
do
good
have
guy.
that.
He's a good guy.
The Black Dragon?
I have faith.
No.
He's not starting wars.
No. Mm-mm.
He's just finishing them.
That's probably not a good idea.
I think that's a great idea. To finish wars, I think that's the best.
All right, let's go help this party, and then we can get Slate to Mai.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's go.
Wee.
happened here? All right. Captains, roll me d12s.
Oh no. Whatever it is.
I'm the best.
Uh-oh.
Huh. Huh. Okay. As you guys push off, you leave Foyle. About as the sun goes to noon, comes down to the afternoon, the bells ring. Rich Storm on the Masked Maiden and Slate's cook on the Traveler Shadow starts serving up the crew. The watch rotates. Captain Mask, Primrose, where would you guys be on your vessel at this time?
Mm,
Probably on the upper deck, just with a bowl of whatever he's serving.
Well, as long as no one's needing me in the med bay, I would just be at the dinner table in the galley.
Nice. Conversation is at a good murmur. Everybody's enjoying what the time they spent in Foyle. They're talking about ladies they went to. They're talking about poker, card games, and other sort of games they won. Someone's getting jibed that they didn't get to see this one minstrel that was like a lute, drum, and flute little minstrel. We're switching over to the Traveler's Shadow. It's about the same kind of atmosphere of like dinner times going on. Where is Slate and Alex during this time?
I'm in my quarters working on those 2 rods that I picked up the crafting supplies for.
What time is it? You said.
Late afternoon, dinner is being served in the galley.
I am gonna take over for the helmsman so we can go get something to eat.
All
Aw.
right. Both captains are on top of the decks of their ships. Both captains, roll me a perceptions check.
Oh no. Just wanted to have dinner.
There are 30.
With a 30.
Holy fuck.
And almost 30.
And an almost 30 that's above a 27. As both ships careen through the waves, up and down, and the rolling waters around you start lapping up around your ship going past, and you see the horizon laid out in front of you, as it's almost a complete straight shot after you guys have left Foyle. It's almost like a straight shot east to Gougane. In this evening sun, you can see that the bluish purple water laps up and down ahead of you, and then on the next rock of the ship where you come up and come down to able to look down at the glassy surface that it has its little waves, you see a murky black substance in front of you.
Ugh. Yucky.
I don't like
I've
this.
got to zoom way out.
Like,
Wait.
I'm sorry, we're going through it already.
No, like it's in front of the ship, like you're about to run into it.
Would it be feasible to turn the ship or like and steer around it,
Turn the ship
or
around.
am I
Yes, you
gonna
can.
hit this thing no matter what? All right, I'm
No,
gonna
you can get
turn.
around it.
Should have
I'm gonna turn so we're close to it, and have one of the sailors throw over like a bucket or something, and try to scoop it up and just see what it is. Get me
You
a
may
fucking.
move. You may move your vessel.
Oh God!
How far
Yes.
is it out, roughly?
Yeah,
like,
where is it?
Yeah.
Oh, do you guys not see it?
We
No.
see us.
I see ocean.
I do see ocean and us.
There's nothing black and murky on here.
Oh, what happened to the stream? I can't even see your stream. Oh, there it is.
You scared me.
the hell?
Shit.
Yes, I got press the button.
All right, hang on. Yep, I'm gonna close Opera and go back to Firefox.
How dare?
Good. Teach it a lesson.
Ugh.
Depending how close it is, VC, I will be also turning.
Turning and scooping or just turning?
No, I'm just turning. I'm not scooping.
No scoop for you.
I don't want whatever
Wind
that is.
scoop.
Better than swooping.
I don't think it is better.
Yeah,
What
right?
about slooping?
Our ships are too big for slooping.
I thought one of us was a sloop.
Slope my balls.
Wow, Opera, you did exactly 0 of the things I wanted you to do. None of the stuff is on there.
I literally only use Chrome for Roll20 so that it fucking works most of the time.
I do use Chrome for Roll20.
I don't. I have 0 problems.
Oh, I see it.
That's not true.
See it?
It's
It sounds like it's
yucky.
Rob's problem. All right, Justin.
All right. Scoop it.
I'm not scooping nothing.
Move your ships accordingly. Right. As you give order,
Before I get krakened.
as you give the order to scoop a bucket, Slate, roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Mm.
Oh
Good
no.
Lord.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Wild Kraken magic.
Oh, it's slightly worse than my D20 roll. Depending on factors, I have no idea.
The deckhand that you instruct to scoop it asks you what it is as he ties off the bucket and gets ready to throw it off the edge.
That's exactly what we're gonna find out.
Slate or Mask, as you're sailing ahead of him and you turn back to see you avoiding it, you see the Traveler's Shadow come almost into it, and you see some small bucket fling off the side of his deck and plunge into the murky liquid. Slate, would you still be at the helm for this?
Until he gets it up there, and like, if it's something obvious, I expect him to yell it out. If he doesn't, and he's gonna be a little shit, then no, I would have like one of the veterans come grab the helm.
You see him throw it
It
off.
really depends what he does next, and I'll let you know.
Yep. So he throws it off. It goes into a plunk, and he starts to pull the rope back up. And as soon as the slack from where the rope hits the surface is finally pulled taut, you see him kind of like his heels slide in. He has to like literally his boots come to clink against the railing of the deck, and he's like, "Ugh, that's more resistance than usual." As like another deckhand runs over and looks down and says, "It's covering the rope too."
I don't like it. I don't
Cut
like
the
it. Whatever. I don't like it.
You see the other deckhand go to cut the rope as suddenly there is a loud roar bellowing out from the water as a giant arm raises up. 3 flaps open up, filled with a maw, and it just goes as finally somebody on the deck who recognizes it goes, "Kraken!"
I
Oh no.
fucking called it.
Yet you sailed right up to.
I didn't think it'd be.
Oh god, there's more.
I'm guessing they're
Wait,
going to
wait,
raise
does
the
that mean-
alarm. After the roar, 3 other appendages curl out of the black murky water.
How do you have a negative one?
My initiative is -1.
What you got, Mask?
I'm pulling
Does
up
that
my.
mean- Oh,
I need to look at what I got.
to a crack.
All I heard was the
I
word
don't-
You've
crack.
seen
I
one.
can't.
Yeah, I think you can.
I think those
That's
are
how it
too
works.
large for me to turn into right yet.
No.
Maybe if I get stronger later.
Quick, jump in. Turn into a feast.
No.
Yeah, give him some fucking sashimi. No thanks.
Mask, what are you
cool.
doing as you see these 4 appendages curl out of the waters?
I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna. Well, not gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna unload all the right side right side cannons onto this, except for the merc slab.
All right. You do have nobody standing by the cannons right now.
Fuck! Hurry the fuck up, idiot! Get to the cannons.
general quarter is sounded. You may move since you have wind.
Wait, I gotta. What the fuck is my movement?
Use the big gun.
Oh man.
You get to move 60 feet.
Each square says it's
Captain.
100.
Oh man, that's right. I fixed it for cannoning, but totally forgot what I took from you instead.
Movement.
60 feet is going to be.
I thought it was 4 squares. I thought it was 15 foot, or was it 20s?
No, it was 15s.
Okay, then.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'm
4
moving.
squares.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, perfect spot for when eventually my crew gets to Kangians. Man the Kangians.
Slate.
Mm-hmm.
The tentacle that came out of the water closes its maw and whips itself against the hull of your ship. You hear wood buckle and crack as all your men start shouting of, "What was that?"
Well, 8 damage.
Dams. For queen and country.
Tally ho.
Hang on, I forgot. This guy's. Oh shit.
Charge them with your tricorn bayonet.
Mm,
All the tentacles start
A
kind of
tricorn
wiggling
bayonet is a
closer
hat.
to the vessel.
Yes. A
A hat
stabby
with a knife.
A stabby hat.
Oh no.
Slate, your turn. As your crew's still shocked what's going on.
I'm gonna tell them to beat to quarters and fucking run out the guns, cause we're fucked.
Alex, you hear the call for general quarters.
And guns aren't out yet, eh?
Nope.
Is
Order wasn't given.
this how close is that to me?
It's within 100 feet.
Good. Then I'm just gonna fucking shoot it all normal like.
You do have about 45 feet to move.
Yeah, I will. But first I'm gonna just
Oh, you're letting go of the helm and shooting the bow at it.
it's going in a straight line. It'll continue to go in a straight line.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Don't do
Oh, I don't like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell someone else to fucking drive this boat.
The arrows stick in it, and you see like it like bleed oozy black blood down the tentacle.
I am gonna invoke the oath bow and dub this kraken my sworn enemy.
Mask, as you see the wiggling mass of these tentacle arms inch a little bit closer, you see the Traveler's Shadow pull in behind you. You can hear that they've also given the call for general quarters. You get word from downstairs that all cannons are ran out, awaiting further commands.
Oh, God, let's fucking shoot him. All right.
Away.
16, so 15 plus Merc Slap. What's happening? Oh, fuck.
Huh?
I'll take those 4 and then. $14, $15, and Merc Slap. Oh, good. Fucking can.
Every time.
So are you saying that I have to fire the mark slap? Oh no, he's got it.
I've done it. It's just not well.
Okay. Well,
Everything that beats everything 18 and above.
Oh, fuck. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Reload the cannons!
Ugh.
14. It's enough to smash. No, the hull's a 15.
Look at this reinforcement doing the work.
So the tentacle of this arm curls up and swings and pretty much just splashes your boat.
Ugh.
However, for the Traveler's Shadow, the guy who takes the helm from you, Slate, you see that like as he's trying to like still keep you out of the inky mass, you see finally like you can hear the wheel like start to give more resistance as he starts straining. He goes, I think we're in it now. And you feel that your vessel underneath you start to lurch in towards the resistance. As behind you, suddenly the wind picks up as the tentacle that's behind your ship now opens up its toothy maw and is taking a deep breath. I need you to roll a d20 for a dex save to your crew.
Adam, you want to roll that?
Yeah, I can do that.
His sucks worse than mine, but
What do you think?
2 crew members off the quarterdeck are lifted into the sky and pulled towards the toothy maw as they
Oh my god.
fall into it, and its mouth closes in around it, and it dunks the tip into the water.
This is how we escape. Throw more men.
No.
It's
Broke
still kind of
by
It's-
throwing
it's-
waves and waves of my own men at them.
so the tentacle is like it still comes out, but it like curls back in, and now where it's like it opens up, it's like literally dunking your 2 crew members in the inky mass. Mask, it's your turn.
It's using it
Or
as
I'm
a
sorry, no, it's
sauce.
Slate's,
Slate.
It's Slate's turn.
We have the crew open fire on that.
Go for it.
So, shit. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go.
Everything above 18.
Well, I'm gonna also fucking attack this close one back here. First I'm gonna Hunter's Market. Boop. First shot, so it's my sworn enemy. And then hang on, second attack.
Shoot her.
Ugh.
Oh.
You hear what sounds like a sucking wind noise as the arm curls back up. Your crew are not inside its maw anymore. But they eventually break surface as they look like they're swimming in tar.
Okay, for movement, he's gives me a specific cue. Where can I move? Or how is it affecting my movement?
You are slowed. So if you can instead of being able to move your 3 squares, you're only able to move 1 square, but you can turn in either direction.
So are they? My guys are right out here.
Behind the vessel.
Okay. Then I need them to start throwing out ropes and stuff for them to grab onto,
Throwing ropes.
and we're gonna reef sail. Turn.
Okay. Your guys get off the cannons and go to reef sails, and you have other spares thrown out line. Top of the order, Captain Mask. You see the Traveler's Shadow has slowed down considerably now that they are in the muck. Your turn.
Yeah, I don't recommend they do that.
Don't really have a choice at this point.
I'm gonna reload the cannons. There.
Have we had time for anybody at the galley to be up top yet?
Oh yeah. Anybody? Look, general quarters was called. Literally, everybody stopped what they were eating and immediately came up deck, including Richstorm could have left to galley as well.
I'm gonna tell any crew members that are not actively reloading the cannons to fire a musket shot at the thing. I don't know how many that is.
You fucking
Let's
shoot
take a look.
it.
You've got 117. You got 114 ideal. You could potentially have 20 crew members at least fire into the tentacle.
I want 10 of them to fire into the tentacle and 10 to keep trying to maintain the rigging and everything. I don't want that to be damaged if possible. So I'll have them.
Your crew
Nice.
currently is only outfitted with clubs, spears, and a short sword.
Sure
Did you
are.
get guns for everything?
No, I have not. So we don't have any of those. Good.
Alrighty.
Keep doing everything you guys were doing. Reload the can.
How
Go to
far
reload.
are our ships apart?
Far.
It's pretty fucking
At least
far.
6
It's like
feet.
the
800
700 feet. Okay, yeah. Can't help y'all.
Oh,
But
It's only it's 120 feet for movement.
I'm gonna try to cast control water, and I'm gonna try a whirlpool to keep the guy that's closest to us stuck. Hopefully, keep it the fuck away from our ship.
Okay, you've created a whirlpool off the side of your ship.
Good luck, everybody else. It's moving.
As you see the mass and the arms squiggle in closer to surround the Traveler's Shadow. Traveler's Shadow.
Alright, Alex. Fuck. Wait, do we have cannons this round or no?
You have
On the
cannons
other
this
side.
round.
Right?
Okay. Alex, let those fly, and I'm gonna attack with my
Yes.
bullshit. Same target back here.
Alex, which target is for the cannons?
We've already attacked this one, just for reference.
Good to go.
If he decides to attack the same target or not, it is up to him.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear
Now
you.
we can.
Now we can.
Okay.
Hang on, real quick.
Yeah.
This is my first attack, Rob. Boop.
Hey,
Second attack. Ah, get fucking diddled.
pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. And how many attacks do I get? 37.
16.
37.
If only.
Where did you pull that number from?
Oh, and a crit.
His butt.
Anus.
16.
18 to hit.
18 to hit. Really?
Yeah, 18. These were
Oh, I
18.
thought you said something else
Yeah.
last time.
By the way, after your second arrow, the arm falls back into the murky depths.
Got it.
Nope.
Have those guys grabbed onto the ropes?
They are swimming there. They are literally covered in like tar, and they're even having trouble seeing and breathing.
108 damage total.
I wish I was closer. Oh no.
Okay. That arm is bruised. You can see portions of it, of the cephalopod suction cups, like swelling. You can see like a chunk missing out of the side of it. It is bleeding. It is oozing its black blood.
The blood?
Captain Mask.
That shit blood?
I'm gonna fire the cannons at that again.
Yeah, that works.
18s, come on.
Damn it!
What the fuck? Hey!
15 and oh, I'm the best.
Fuck.
Everything above 8, everything that beats an 18.
Uh,
It
7
was
shots.
37 to 46, okay.
Well, what was the target again? Oof. How many missed?
Oof.
1, 2, 3, 4,
8.
5, 6, 7.
8.
Okay, give me the total of this damage, and then I need you to roll 8 more times.
Yeah. No, not that one.
Wow, that is a
Also,
total.
yeah. 2.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, because Traveler's Shadow is a...
There it is. There's the 8.
That's the 8 for the Kraken? It's the 8 that missed?
Mm-hmm.
Oof. That's what Slate's ship will be taking.
So if you think about it, he deserved it, you know.
Quit blowing holes in my ship.
Get out of the muck and come say that to my face.
He's
I'll
gonna
miss
muck
this
in your
forever.
face.
So quick, the captain's off. Let's get out of here.
I'll have Alex blow up the ship. I'll have him turn this into a whole V-vid.
I'll fucking do it.
No!
He's on the ship for several reasons. That's one of them.
No, come on.
Right, and now for the Kraken.
No.
I invite you to be cracking my balls.
He's currently doing that.
Ah!
You asked for this.
You did, in fact, ask specifically for this.
He said, I want Krakens to destroy my whole ass ship.
All 3 of these tentacles
My whole
curl
ass.
up and go to pummel the hull of your ship.
I've seen this anime.
It's Hente.
Mm-hmm.
It's something. And it's got a 5-digit code, if you know what I mean.
I don't. Please explain.
No.
Okay. Well,
When you know, you
dude,
know.
you're getting attacked in 4D.
Slate, your ship is now completely embossed in the inky depths. It is completely slowing down. The murky water is slurping against the side of your boat and leaving
Ugh.
a very nasty, tarry
Bad.
mess. But the tentacles are all coming in close again. It's your turn.
I can turn,
It's
yes?
way too far.
You can turn like 45 degrees.
You'd say there?
Yeah. And you can move a square.
Why are you moving in?
So I can fire both sides of the ship at targets.
The one side, the other side's still reloading.
How dare you. Alex, fire the goddamn side.
On the way.
I'm gonna move
Bubble
my
away.
Hunter's Mark over the new target, which is bottom left. And we're gonna give it the old bang, you know?
I don't. Please explain.
Yeah, there it is. Oh God, Alex.
There was an attempt.
Sorry.
I did
much damage?
34.
Yep, your arrow smacks and it screeches out in pain.
Oh,
Is
good,
it under
they're
the water? So
singing.
it goes. "Ah!"
No, it's more like a screech through like a tear drum.
I don't like that. No, thank you. I'll go with mine.
Oh.
What do you got for total damage, Alex?
I'll disassociate your reality and replace mine. 25. I think he's doing it. Addition.
Yeah, because I have it set to roll my damage. That was a lot of fucking nasty rolls in there.
That tentacle arm dips into the water. Top of the round, Captain Mask. You see the Traveler's Shadow in the middle of that inky mass.
Yeah, they've chosen this. I'm gonna reload.
What you get for playing with buckets?
Yeah. I'm gonna sit
Like you all
right
were fucking
here.
curious.
Oh, dude, it was very hard to be quiet, but I knew I was below deck.
You wanted the bucket.
I wanted
You
to light it
all
on
wanted the
fire.
bucket.
Mm.
Don't be cowards.
You asked for a fucking bucket.
Hit him
There's
with
a
the
difference
fucking
between
bucket.
coward and, hey, maybe don't mess with the black shit in the middle of the ocean.
Ma'am, when the fuck have we ever turned away from messing with black shit we found in the ocean?
This is how you lost a hand.
And
I got a new one.
That wasn't in the ocean, nor was it black liquid.
It's by
Yeah.
messing with liquid that he didn't know about.
Eh,
Mm.
I
Yeah.
could die in 6 inches of water, so you know what? I'm gonna take my chances.
you know what? Water's the leading cause of people drowning, and that doesn't sound very safe to me.
Well, you guys
Yeah.
enjoy your
What
6
else you gonna
inches,
do?
alright?
Slowly oxidize until you die?
He's gonna measure some 6 inches at a time.
It'll take 9 years.
Shit.
Anyway, pew pew pew.
You can't just anyway the man.
She has. She'll do it again.
Anyway,
I think she's anywaying Mask.
Yeah, fucking shoot your goddamn guns, dude.
I said I was reloading.
Yeah, that was a turn ago.
Oh well, then I'm
Does
gonna
he
fucking
have the
fire
pew-pew
on the
back,
Traveler's
or-
Shadow. I mean the Kraken.
Oh, God.
The Kraken shadow after this.
PvP has been engaged. See, that's how you roll. Holy. Oh, not that one.
That's really good, except for the ones that suck.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Holy
God.
fuck, that actually
somebody
is a lot of
somebody
hits.
take the Merc Slap away from our cat.
It's Birch's gun. Let him fucking shoot it.
Well, tell him to get the fuck up here to shoot the goddamn thing.
Mine get.
He's cleaning
I'm-
up after dinner.
I'm literally like sitting, like I'm on my hands and knees playing jacks next to the gun you're firing.
Ooh, look at me, Captain.
Waiting his
Well, then
turn.
move
Like
the
a good
fucking crew
raindrop.
member that's standing there shooting
Wow.
your gun. Tell him to piss clean off.
It'd be really cool if you just like put a saddle on the Merc's lap and then fired it while you're sitting on it, like or whatever. You know,
No.
Imagine Birch being there
No.
like, hey, well, the captain said it's my turn to shoot it now.
Yeah, pardon me, sir.
Excuse me, captain said it was my turn.
He's an officer. He
Yeah.
can just tell him to fuck off.
I need the
one arm's distance.
I need the Traveler's Shadow to throw me a dex.
Like the boat, or like me,
Yes.
who's good at it.
The boat.
Oh, no.
Hey, that's not good, Rob. I'll invite you to know I have condition immunities.
He doesn't.
I do.
Where this is going?
Death is not immune.
Consider your boat
Oh.
grappled as another tentacle arm reaches out of the water, wraps around your boat once, and then comes out again for a 1.5 wrap. And as it constricts your boat, you take a little bit of damage.
I'm gonna risk it all, but constrict my balls.
I fire the merc
Oh
slap
no,
at
the
his
ceiling
balls.
falls in on Slay.
What ceiling? I'm out at sea.
The mast falls on your balls.
Got that big slimy hug.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I want a slimy hug.
That's already in your
Slay,
brain.
Roll
Yes.
me 2d4s.
The slimy brain tickler.
I'm gonna delegate Alex roll 2d4s.
Okay.
He's captaining.
Look at me, I'm an officer, a real officer.
Yuck.
I take 6,000 damage.
Psychic
No.
damage.
6 of your crew are dying right now because they are
All right.
caught underneath the
Oh,
massive.
A real
Tentacle.
officer.
Cat,
Yeah, yeah.
Now I
contemplate.
can blame my failure on a lower
Yep.
grade officer.
Yeah. Cat
How dare
contemplates detonating.
You disobeyed my direct order and letting the crew live.
I told you to roll high.
You say you're
I never
detonating your
said that.
cat?
Your
Can't quote me.
turn.
The one that's crushing it, I'm gonna go for
Slay Queen, you're crushing it.
I wish
Wow.
I were dead.
Wish
I'm gonna
I
go
was
scoop my body under the nearest tentacle.
you.
It was worth seeing Shannon's face. Like, the embarrassment of saying that was worth seeing her facial reaction.
I've been drinking.
Rob, I'm gonna switch targets to that. I will use my bonus action to swap the hunter's mark. Or
I have an
recast it on
idea.
that, I suppose. Since it's not dead, but... Whoops!
I'm gonna spell
I
this
forgot to take
wrong.
off all the extra crap for the second one.
So 20,
I'll just re-roll
36
it if you
and
want.
9.
So it'll be 36, yeah, and 9.
I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
spell it wrong. God damn it.
So, 45.
Give me a con save.
Oh, I'm not good at it.
Didn't it?
Not good at all. 10.
Take 1 fire damage.
That's pretty good.
As the black liquid touches your skin and burns.
Yeah.
Ah. Can he... Yeah, you can fire the other side, can't you? Now at this? Or no?
Yeah, it's kind of in range.
Yeah. Fuck it. We're shooting. Captain said fire at will.
Fire your other gun. You're close. Fire your hand cannon, if you will.
Fire second gun.
Alright, am I firing a volley or am I firing my Peter?
Both. We can do it all. The ship guns go off for like no reason.
I think that's how it
Wow.
works.
Wow.
Anything that beats an 18.
1, 2, 3 hits. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh, 42 damage. Uh-oh. That one.
Why do you roll all the fucking damage?
Huh? Because
I
I
was-
said it to do that.
I was experimenting with settings. Okay, that is you did that on the Traveler Shader?
I did. Yeah.
And you're traveling through a shadow. I
Damn
get
it.
it.
Damn it.
I shoot a crew member.
Yeah, you do.
What have you
Nice.
done?
Oh, look at him.
You better have a good healer on that ship. God damn it.
Hi,
No.
it me. I shoot him and then I use Arcane Jolt to heal him 2d6.
Clear.
Huh.
Not even enough to heal him back. What with you shot him for?
Well, hang on. Roll the damage. We'll
He
see.
needs to know he got shot.
You didn't even roll the damage on your shot. Oh.
He fucked.
Oh my god.
Bleh.
Why did you hate
It's a
that?
fair amount of damage for a
I
pistol
don't know
shot.
that you could put brain back in that hole.
That's the crew member that Slate blamed for the. Oh, God. Look what he's done. Or blame.
That's what
Captain
you get,
Mask.
bitch.
You see the Traveler's Shadow wrapped 1.5 times.
So fucking hot.
You can hear the crazy commotion going on deck.
You hear it small. Fuck, 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 fuck.
Well, reload the cannons.
Oh no.
How far away are you guys, actually?
Pretty fucking far.
That's not accurate distance.
Right, I'm
No,
wondering.
that's for cannon though.
That's for cannons. If you measure the squares, it's 15 feet a square.
For movement for
For
this ship.
movement.
God.
What is that?
What the fuck?
He's firing that Russian Spetsnaz shit.
He
Not
fucking
the
is.
top.
Yogg-Sothoth has infected a second crew member?
Oh no.
Yes, yeah.
I need,
We're
We're
Alex,
gonna
I like
have
this.
to
Let's
shoot
keep
it.
going.
I need
Ship's got
Alex
two.
on my ship to execute one.
Don't you been back from MD attack damage? Yes, 4. A minus 1. Rolling 1d fuck minus 1.
And you hear Alex, fuck, I shot the wrong one!
You shot the
He's actually healed the man.
Yeah, so it turns out I have brain dabblage.
Trivial.
tracks.
So modest.
So
I can't deal with you nerds.
he's dead.
No.
What were you trying to do, Billy?
I was trying to use the old merch slab, but I no longer have it in my inventory.
It's
Oh,
on
if
the.
you open up the ship.
You have to open up the Brig of War.
Yeah,
The Masked Maiden.
That's the
should
one.
be
Masked
near the top.
Maiden.
Underneath your ships.
Brig of War.
It's not reloaded yet.
Oh, okay. Well, then I can't do
I have to keep looking.
shit.
I don't like that it like turns off my thing.
Actually, fuck that. Can I just fire an arrow at it?
I'm gonna swap it so that I can.
Is
do
that
this.
chill?
I was hoping it'd be
Terrain.
cleaner,
Chad
but
bro, chill.
it's not. So
Yeah, if you don't stop yelling at me.
Can you arrow at 1,000 feet?
If you can.
I can fire at disadvantage at 1,000 feet.
yeah.
The bow only goes 8
No.
feet.
Steady aim.
That doesn't
Yeah.
help.
Oh yeah, this is 800. Yeah. No, I can't.
Don't let him do
Piss.
it. He's
God,
gonna shoot a crew member.
I'm so wordless in this fight. Okay, I go back to playing jacks.
First of all, I'd be way more impressed if he shot a crew member in the side of the head with a bow and arrow than it would with a musket. I gotta say.
They're stuck in the goo, and I can't even help them because they're too far.
Stuck in the goo with you.
Use your druid magic to anti-goo
They're
them.
too far.
Grim, they're gonna be gooed to death.
If they're gooey, can't you just prestidigitation them clean?
I have thaumaturgy, not prestidigitation.
So you
God
shout the
damn
ouchies
it.
away.
He can make the goo loud.
Scream at the goo.
Okay. Good luck, everyone.
It goes back to
As
playing
the
jacks.
Oh, does that mean we're
arm
leaving?
continues to constrict, you hear more of your hull crunch and a couple of other screams from below deck. Slate.
Oh my god.
Is this tar flammable?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna
please,
keep doing
no.
what I've been doing.
Dying?
Shooting?
Both bow.
Fuck you both.
Woo! What's a blue mean? That's cool.
He blew
That's
himself?
a 6 and a 1.
And a
in
one.
that
Oh,
roll.
I've never seen that, and I
Me
appreciate
neither.
it.
I
It
don't
turns green if
hate it.
any one of the dice maxes out. It's kind of misleading.
Neato. Burrito.
It's not.
I should have had advantage, but it doesn't matter. I
Do we
hit
have a-
both times, so I'm satisfied with that.
Do we have another volley to fire or we're out?
What the fuck are you gonna fire it at? This thing is around the ship.
There is at least one cannon poking at it.
Bring
Maybe.
it around town.
I think you should also, use your gun.
Yeah,
Or
Alright,
but don't shoot your
No,
friends, please.
They
I
weren't
mean,
my friends.
if one of the cannons is covered up, Rob, if one of the portholes is covered up, absolutely fire that gun.
It
just
is
don't know.
absolutely covered up by some cephalopod suction cup action.
He somehow missed it.
Get
No,
that suction.
that's 48 damage to your own vessel.
Oh!
Rob, I regret a lot of things. I might just do whippets.
Roll me. No, I'm just gonna kill 3 crew member.
Classic.
Roll me a 3. Okay.
All right, I'll do
That's
it. I'll
3
fucking
crew
do it.
member to crew.
Oh
Can't-
my god.
Those guys are dead.
You know, they asked for this, though.
No.
They didn't.
They might have. Go ahead and ask them.
I can't. They're dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually,
did-
that's not true. Yeah, we can get Prim over here to fucking talk to.
Oh,
Dad.
bring him back.
Alex can heal, can't he?
10
Not if
tentacle
they're
damage.
dead.
He can't. He doesn't have revivify. Am I the only
Alex,
one?
how
who has-
do.
close are you standing
Oh,
to this
see,
thing
you're
when you
fine.
shoot it?
You're fine.
If I could far like 15, 20 feet,
Okay, fine.
I have revivify repair.
I ain't getting close to
I
the
feel like
thing.
That's one I don't appreciate.
Captain Mask.
It's dirty.
All right, Billy, show them
Don't
for
ever
what,
touch
Birch?
Billy is not here right now.
Fuck! Why would he ruin it? My immersion.
What? Why is he? The fuck did he go?
Probably work.
Bergstrom's
He is
here.
at work.
He'll be back.
Oh.
Then I fire
God,
the
yeah,
merc slap
fucking adult shit.
He's
Disgusting.
gone forever.
at 13.
That's the highest you've shot with.
Shears
sure
2
is.
crew members on the top deck of the Traveler's Shadow in half.
He's definitely sharing something. Damage,
God,
please.
not my ball.
Oh my god!
He's asked for
There
this
go
specifically.
my nipples again.
He's done, gone, and Sabo rounded our boat.
Oh my
The
god!
boat is restrained, so the boat has disadvantage on the deck save. Oh wait, is it a con save?
Oh,
Vehicle. It's a Constitution save.
We rolled a fucking 20.
I have damage immunities.
I have brain damage.
It's a Strength save.
Ah, damn! I didn't
So
prep Tidal Wave.
16?
That would have been fun. Not for them, but like it would have been fun for me.
what?
You said it was a con save.
Yeah,
Oh,
con save
strength
20.
save.
So now
Is that
the
wait?
cruise
Which
is
is it?
Or
poisoned.
just take my roll and change the modifier. Stop rolling for the ship.
No, the ship has to do a con save and the ship has to do a strength save.
What
the con
the
save was to
fuck?
ensure nobody gets poisoned on board because it's the
Uh.
Merc blowgun that's part of this cannon to make the sabot round, and then the force of impact and what it does to knock something off course is the strength save. So you don't get knocked. Actually, you do get knocked off course, which is kind of helping you.
Is it? Is it really?
Look at these top men.
Oh, you're so far away.
Any follow-on further up movement actions for you, Captain Mask?
Nope. Just gonna reload.
The Kraken continues to try to pull the Traveler's Shadow down.
I have a question.
What's your answer?
Cat is gonna do his darndest to climb up on top of the tentacle.
Okay.
I see where this is going.
Got cat scratch fever.
He's gonna do the old 1, 2, kaboo.
Kerplooey! But he's gonna get on top of the tentacle.
Okay.
I
haven't seen
have
this.
thoughts about this that I
Hopefully-
will not voice.
The tentacle is not a rogue and immediately dodge.
Yeah, so Cat's gonna take a little claws in.
Tickling him.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Please describe what you're trying to do and let me help you.
I'm
Like Captain's shooting at
Have I
shit.
killed it first?
Yes, your arrow goes into it. You hear the maw that was only on the half wrap scream in your face as it pulls itself off. The other tentacle pulls up, and you see it just fall back and splash into the water.
All right. Any of those guys back here? Grab these ropes.
You turn back to look; they're gone.
Oh.
Like
Took too long to save him.
You see the ropes hanging from the two ropes hanging from the back of your vessel, trailing, and the ropes themselves are coated in the black tar, but you do not see anybody struggling in the water or hanging on to the ropes.
Okay. I have a thing I want to do.
Oh God!
That's really sad.
Don't worry, you're all mostly welcome aboard our ship.
I have a thing I want to do.
What are you gonna
good
do?
fuck, dude.
So fucking do it.
Hey,
Tell me
I
what
was
you
waiting for
wanna
the DM to say, like, all right, what do you want to do? Okay, cool.
Yep.
So Cat runs over to me after getting flung off of the tentacle, sad, alive, sad about being alive. And I proceed to pull out 13 additional sticks of dynamite from my bag of holding and shove it in his gullet for a grand total of 20 sticks of dynamite. And I bind them all together and I set the fuse for about 45 seconds.
No, fuck.
what the
I
fuck?
light the fuse.
What?
Cat closes his mouth and then jumps into the center of the black inky mass and begins sinking down.
If that's flammable, y'all better be able to get out.
That's why it is inside of Cat. And we have a little bit of time.
Slate,
45 seconds,
please
huh?
save your whole shit.
Yes.
Yeah, you
I'm
guys will make it out
Alright.
of the inky mass.
Go full sail.
I'm Asian. I'm drifting.
Fucking Tokyo Drift out of there.
While the fucking nuke goes off behind us.
That was rough. How many people did you guys lose?
Wait, did we kill it?
The Traveler
the
Shadow is down to
11?
77.
Well, we lost
Oh.
11. No.
God,
What do you need to function?
that's fucked.
He can function.
More men.
No, he said you.
Seamen. More seamen.
Well, when we get to Gougane, you can recruit.
Port call for seamen.
I'm gonna signal you to pull up close for so space so we can dock.
Space dock?
They're canoodling.
Hang on. There we go. I'm gonna use. I'll patch it. To fix. What's the most important part of his ship that is damaged?
The hull's got the most damage. His sails also have some damage.
How much damage to the sails?
The sails are at 163 of 200.
I'm
That
gonna
should be fine.
I'm gonna heal your hull for 25.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Okay.
patching it. And then I get back on my boat because their boat has a lot of war on it.
It's real slimy over there.
Yeah. Yeah, anywhere where the black tar is, it's just sticky. And it's been some time since the death, and it's now just warm to touch. It doesn't sizzle.
Huh. Is it only sizzling when it's fresh?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask Giacomo if he's seen anything like that before.
He tells you he was just trying to ask your chef how many of those are there.
How many of what?
The sashimis?
Kraken?
Tentacles from the beast that reached up out of the ocean and tried to attack your vessel?
So he's asking Giacomo. Giacomo has no idea, does he?
No, Giacomo was asking Birch.
Yeah, Giacomo said he was asking your chef as
Yeah.
you guys ask him if you've ever seen that before. He's indicating no.
Yeah, no, new to me. Commodore Mask. You seen that before?
No. But there was like five or six tentacles.
Yeah. What was the black stuff though? Was that like a feeding frenzy for them? Was that their blood? What? I've heard of animals sticking together for food, but what? I can't explain the black.
I
Roll
assume
me a
it's
D100, Prim.
Oh God. E
92.
100.
Not that.
The crew members near you don't really know enough, but one of them has heard a tavern tale and says that one of the kraken signs is murky waters that is just tarry ink that the kraken produces. It's what entraps vessels at sea and what drags people down. It's how they believe the kraken feeds.
Is it
and
worth
protects
anything?
itself.
Fascinating.
The crew member definitely does not know about that.
Well, good news. We got a whole bucket full of it.
Now to get to Gougane and repair.
Yeah.
Still want those reinforcements?
I'm sure he does.
No. They won't let me ram a kraken. I don't want it.
I mean,
you've already
you
done
could have.
this.
You could have. It hugged you, but yeah, next time you can hug it.
I wasn't exactly in a position to ram.
Gotta change positions then next time.
Yeah, boy. The Shaka Khan.
I'm so glad I
Pull
have
in
water.
on the 9th day of Aquisa. It's actually like the afternoon when you pull into port.
Oh, good.
Thank fucking God.
Let me the fuck off. I need to spend some time on land.
With your lady.
No, just wait
No,
for
that's
fucking
in Barrow.
krakens. Not even in the right spot.
With
Speaking
your
of,
lady.
is that what that emerald ring was for?
Mind your fucking business, Prim.
Never. All right. Do we remember what tavern we
Baby
saw
druids,
that
baby
party
druids.
at?
Absolutely.
Well,
I've got to find the map.
I'm assuming that you guys want to start up on repairs. I imagine that'll be costly.
First thing, yeah, for me.
Hmm.
Yeah, we need all the repairs.
What do you mean we? Did you guys even get hit?
I don't think we got it.
We need all the repair.
Yeah, alright.
Much like an officer, we were in this together.
Write the commendation as you saw it.
I like to think my control
Commending
water
fault.
helped
Yep.
to keep us out of there, but I think it was more
By the way, my sworn enemy feature is down, I think,
Uh,
till next dawn.
neat. I think
Or,
that it was
hang on.
probably more Commodore Mask
It's
keeping.
really weird. So I
us
don't know if
out
it's
of the
dead or
black.
not.
Oh, would it like falling off tell you if it's dead or not?
I thought you killed
So the
it.
target of my attack becomes my sworn enemy until it dies or until dawn 7 days later. So if it doesn't, when your sworn enemy dies, you can choose a new one after the next dawn. So I guess I don't
what's
know.
going on.
So don't tell me because I won't. That wouldn't tell me.
No metagaming.
Yeah. So it is or it isn't. I'll find out in a day
Tomorrow.
if I try it and it fails.
When you wake up,
Well, how many enemies are you making? Damn.
What do you
Just the
mean
6.
me?
Yeah.
You were at that same prison, so it's a lot.
The shipwright overlooks the traveler's shadow and says that's about a 7-day repair job.
Well,
good news.
Your lady's gonna have to wait.
best get cracking.
It's going to cost you 2,345 gold.
I'd like to negotiate that.
So proud of him.
I'll pay you 2,000 in cash right now.
He says, what about the other 345 gold?
What about it? It's called haggling, sir.
I'm afraid these are Republican rates. Unless you
Good.
are highly ranked amongst the clan. That is the standard go.
How ranked are you with the Cran?
I'd say pretty high if I fucking cared about it.
Yeah, that's what I said. Plebeian, get out of the way. I would like to. I am a major with the Cran.
Walk up.
Wait, I make the dex save.
Fantastic.
He's a Commodore, you know.
You can fucking mowed these balls. I don't know. Saying here.
Oh no, one of the 12-pound cannons went off.
Oh,
Fucking
he sees
shit,
you walk
Dad.
up, you display your major commission, and he goes, oh, Major Mask, sorry, I did not know this vessel belonged to you. I thought I was talking to its captain.
You are.
It belongs to me. He's the captain of this particular vessel, but it's part
I
of
sold
my...
this fucking boat.
I turn around. Shush you. It's
I'll-
part of my fleet.
I'll have none of that.
This is a tricorn hat measuring contest.
I'm about to be.
I know I win.
How much are
And
you
then
guys paying?
I wear a quad corn hat. Thank you.
Repair cost. It's still going to take
7 days. Yeah.
about 7 days, but the repair cost for a major will be 1,876 gold.
Hang on, I'm doing the
Quality
good math.
discount.
I need to rank up.
Yeah, you
Billy's back.
Wiki Beak.
Hello.
You said 1,876?
1876.
Ah, good year.
I walk past him and I just mutter, "You better watch your ass."
You say to the captain or the shipwright?
The shipwright.
What the fuck?
Excuse.
I think he
Huh?
liked
The-
you.
The high elf looks at you offended, like, excuse.
You're excused. Goodbye.
I nudge
my
him. I think he
God.
likes you.
So this is my place of work.
Yeah. Well, I suggest you get to it then.
I absolutely will get to it. I'm being paid by your major.
Fuck
If
off!
you had the same rank, sir, you'd have been incurred the same rates.
Yes. And if you had any decorum, you would know things. Goodbye.
He doesn't understand.
This is my dock, sir. I don't like your attitude. I will
I'm
have your ship
walking
moved
away.
to the
He can
tiniest
yell.
slip.
Oh.
He can yell at the finger I'm giving him as I'm walking up the dock.
As he's accepting your money, Mask, he mutters something about privateers.
Yeah, I know. Can't
And
do
then he goes
anything
into
with him.
broken Elvish, but as you finish paying, he does say, "Thank you, Major."
You're welcome.
Did I understand what he said in Broken Elvish?
Oh, if you stood there for the entire triad,
I was
absolutely. You hear him like insult the shit out of him, calling him a round ear, land loving, motherless son.
Well, doesn't even have a
That's not a
mother
nice
now.
thing to say.
Okay. Prim's trying so hard not to laugh. Just okay. Wait it out.
You know, you just can't work with some people.
Finding your way through the dock districts, past the warehouse district,
my
just at
heart.
the edge of the market, you find the Cozy Tavern. Familiar to you, as you've been here before. Walking in, the elf behind the counter looks up and says, "Ah, welcome. It's about early for the dinner crowd, but come on in, come on in. The stew's almost ready."
Hot and fresh.
What would you all be wanting to drink?
Man, I can use an ale. Big one.
Elven ale. Ah, that's right up. Is that 5?
Mead for me, if you don't mind.
Very well. Would you like an orange mead or a lemon mead?
She's like a fort mead.
I'll try the orange.
A George mead. Very well. George mead it is.
Classic.
I get lead mead.
Can you get lime mead?
Ew. Actually, hold on a minute.
Can we like look around and see if those familiar faces are here?
Sure, you want to go knock on their door?
Yes.
So the door
Oh.
just shows as
Alex,
open, by
Alex
the way, Rob.
can.
Oh, does it? Oh, then
I go. I knock.
door's open.
Hello.
Peeping.
Hello, father.
Housekeeping.
As the masked man walks up out of the back room and comes out into the main room with you all, you go, "Ha ha! Friends! Ha ha! Please tell me you're back from vanquishing the evil."
We're back
Oh, I
from
love this
something.
guy.
Huh?
I'm sorry, sir. I did not understand that. What's
Alright.
wrong with your friend
Must
here?
be Goblin.
I was thrown off by your jovial tone. We're back from vanquishing many different things, but we may have found you a way home.
Gas.
Did you
Yep,
just
so we
say
met-
gasp?
That's
It's over.
Volburn. Volburn would say gas.
He's so whelmed.
Yeah, so we have a friend who is talented at these,
Yay, they're
world
there.
hopping thing, and I don't know what the magic is behind
Did
all
you
this.
say world hopping? What does that entail?
Sending you home, friend.
He can bring us all with his hop.
Oh my
don't
god.
know if he can
no,
use his
he
harp.
can't. He can't use his hop.
You hear a very raspy voice coming back from the room. No, we need tuning fork.
Mm-hmm. That he might be able to help you with.
Yeah, right, exactly. If he's traveled to your plane of existence, he may be able to smell it on you or something. Again, I don't know how it works. Let me introduce you to the man, Giacomo. These are some crazy cats who are trapped here, and they want to go home.
Giacomo extends his hand and says, "Well met." And your masked friend, Volbjorn, shakes his hand and goes, "A pleasure to meet you, fellow traveler. I am Volbjorn, the jaunty fellow who will play you a tune of happiness, but slay evil. And these are my fellow compatriots." As he motions to the dwarf behind the door, and he says, "This is Thordrum, master crafter, and of course my loyal compatriot friend who might eat me when I die, Kepisk." And you see the lizard folk in his black uniform bow his head and go, "Greetings." And you see Thordrum go, "Hail." Giacomo looks at each one of them with a good sagely nod, just like how he gave it to you, each one of you, when he first met you. He goes, "So, you guys are not from this world. Volbjorn puffs out his chest and goes, "Ha! You surmise correctly. I believe we fell in somewhere and ended up in this strange world, which is quite interesting, since the world we come from is strange real, where we had just vanquished a horrible plague brought on by the land of apocalyptic-minded fools that we vanquished. Tholdrum and Kappask here saved a whole city on their own." You see Giacomo kind of scratch his chin. He goes, "Did you call it strange real?" "Yes, strange real. Home to the Yuktobanians, the Osarians, the Eurasians." Giacomo sheepishly looks over at you, Alex, and goes, "Well, I know of it. I haven't been there yet, though."
Ah. And with the whole time dilation wonkiness, it would take a while for you to hop and get back, right?
Well, I could hop back to the academy, look up an old contract, find him, have him bring me there, get the tuning fork, and then I would come back.
Right, but as a side quest to your main quest of hopping back to the academy.
Well, and he actually, like, takes a seat at Winston comes around. You see Giacomo kind of like start thinking about it. He goes, "Well, I would hop from here to the academy. I'd put in the search for my friend. I'd have to stay there and rest up about 8 hours." And he starts doing the whole calculations and equations in his head. And he says, "If everything works out great," and after a while he goes, "If everything works out great, I potentially could be back here in 20 days.
And that's with checking on the thing you're supposed to check on?
Yes, I would absolutely take the time to check in on to find my Power Stone, i.e. your world." And Vorbjorn, like, turns his head. He goes, "Or what?"
Not yours. A different one. Don't worry. It was an experiment they did in school. Totally separate. He's just got to go make sure he didn't leave the oven on.
"Ah, I get that. Tholdrum left an oven on in a city that we had to once flee."
Did you have to flee because he left the oven on?
"No." Tholdrum replies from behind and goes, "No. Filthy and zombie infestation happened."
Oh, that's way more serious.
Yeah. Wow, that's pretty chaotic. Hopefully the oven being left on caused a fire and burnt the zombies out.
Those exist?
"I lost a horse," comes Kepisk's voice.
Is there a fucking snake in there?
Did you refer to the horse's meat
folk.
when you met it?
Don't be rude.
Sorry, that was a throwback for some of the other people at the table.
Ah. "Well then, if you're promising me a chance to go home in 20 days, sir, I will pay you as much gold as I have in the pocket of my jerkin." Giacomo throws up a hand. He goes, "No, you don't have to pay for this. It'd be a service for me to help return some lost souls. You clearly
Right,
do
but
not belong in this world."
You do have to pay the finder's fee. I'm
Giacomo
joking.
Giacomo looks at you with like
Joking.
palm out, like, "That is up to you."
I'm joking. I just thought it would be funny. It took us a fucking year and a half to get back to you guys, but at least we got back with something.
Indeed.
You guys just been living it up in this inn the whole time?
That's when you hear the guy from behind the counter. He goes, "Yeah, they've been sleeping in the rooms upstairs for years since they've been here."
At least you guys are easy to
Volbjorn
find.
points, and as he points at the man, like, his arm like goes past your head and goes, "You knave, you've enjoyed my music every day since I've been here, and you've even commemorated about all the clientele I bring to your place." And the elf behind the counter, he says, "It doesn't matter. You're still rambunctious. I can be thankful for the business, but gosh, I could be tired of the same minstrel. Have I not played you different songs? Tell me one time you've heard the same song." The elf they start bickering back and forth about, like, hearing the same song, repeats, not knowing any of the songs of Cran and anything local.
Yes,
No,
it's
you
cabin
didn't learn
fever.
anything local in all that time?
Volbjorn would not have. Nope.
I poke my head
Coming
over
from the
and say,
Coming from the
Doldrum.
creator.
Tholdrum, did you ever get with Marola? Is that her name? Was that her name?
Wait a tick. That's okay. Never mind.
I may have had a dance or two with Miola. She has not come back here for quite some time.
That's odd. No maps for us then.
I had to get up and let the dog in. Who hasn't come back?
Marola.
Oh.
Well, our 20 days is shorter than I expected for poor Giacomo.
20 days will go by so quick. We're going home, boys. And Tholdrum goes, finally, I can finish that hammer to Warwick.
Yeah.
Forever focused.
Well, we've got to spend 7 of those days here anyway, for repair's sake.
Yeah.
I wonder if you've still got 7 new songs in you, buddy.
I may, as he pulls out a lute out of the thin air by its neck and caresses it. The strap goes around him. He strums up a tune as the note bars wink into a phantasmal appearance of various yellow, purple, and teal colors, and it flows all the way to the hearth, strumming from his lute as he plays up a song.
Wow.
Song, 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 song.
I wonder if Volbjorn would get along with Uncle Ben.
Oh God,
I
yes.
wonder if they'd play music together.
They are peas in a pod. Although I don't think that they think it'd have to be in doses.
Oh,
You
for
know what I
all
mean?
of us, yeah, doses.
Yeah,
Low
but even
doses.
for each other, they're both very like high energy, excitable types.
I
But
like
what-
Tholdrum, but I don't know if I could handle a lot of Volbjorn for a while.
Volbjorn is more tolerable when there is evil afoot, because he gets focused.
Evil.
Evil, but it's when there's downtime. It's like,
Oh, he's had
Oh,
nothing
and this-
but downtime.
yeah, that's why I'm not questioning the bickering with the tavern keep.
A quick aside out of game. Who knows who Matt Berry is?
I do.
That seems so familiar. I know that name.
He's the IT crowd guy, the boss after Mr. Renham, the younger guy.
Father!
Yeah, that guy. I want to see him play D&D. Just Wolbjorn kind of reminds me of that. Where are you from? Houston, Arizona.
Oh, Tony Daytona.
Yeah.
You stole that hat from me in New York City.
You motherfucker.
I told you so. No, you fucking didn't.
That's Volbjorn right there.
Anywho, so Volbjorn goes in the song. You're all served up ale and fresh cups of stew.
How much is this?
2 copper. Two silver pennies. Kepis comes out, shares his Vellum script with Giacomo, and is like, was I close? And you see Giacomo look over it, and he goes, and they start talking about magical theorem.
I'm gonna put down 30 gold on the bar. We can just drink all night if we want to.
Sweet Christmas.
Jesus.
It's like putting $100 on the bar and having the bartender take from it every time they need transaction.
I feel like 30 gold's more than $100.
You get the point of the analogy.
Oh,
No.
who are these?
These guys come out of the back room. The 2 gnomes. The one's a chef, and the other one was in the back room. As soon as the elf mummers something in gnomish, this other gnome comes out to look at it. He throws up a merchant scales and he weighs it, and he's just he looks over at you, Slate, and he goes, "Sir, welcome to my fine establishment. Anything you'd want." As he collects your coin, puts away the merchant scales, you see him grab an apron, cleans his hands real quick with a rag, and literally like pulls down a fresh mug and gives you a brand new pull.
He just took all the money off the bar?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, not exactly what I intended, but okay, fine.
Gotta be careful with your money.
Whatever. Fucking gnomes. No, I don't. I'll have. You know what? I'll have honey mead if you have it, or the lemon one. If you said lemon, I
He
forget
did.
what you said.
He said lemon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The lemon if you don't have honey.
I was gonna say, if you want honey, he can go get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go. You bet.
Yeah,
Get
so
like
he takes
2 or
his
3
he takes his
bottles.
leave and he goes, "I'll be right back."
Ooh,
sir."
he gunning.
He runs off.
I know. You fucking didn't. Sorry, it's just stuck in my head.
Well, we just survived some kraken attack, so I'm going to sit by Volbjorn and I'm going to find out what songs he knows. And I'm bringing out the glow sticks so that I can cheer him on while he does it.
You're gonna rave?
And if I get enough meat in me, I'll turn into a cat and rave that way, alright?
Meow.
This,
Vioborn tips you and he goes, "Have you ever heard the dance of Grace Maria?"
Can't believe I have.
Ah, well then go dance with the angels! As he throws up his hand and strums up a new tune.
Fuck yourself, Fjolborn.
Almost never understand what he says, but this is exciting.
As he sings this ballad, it seems like a really good happy tune about like going out into the world, finding joy, and part of the chorus, like he repeats himself like go dance with the angels. When he gets into the third stanza, you listen to the lyrics and it's about taking back your home city from invaders.
I can relate to that.
It's a little close to home currently.
They do they want to go home tomorrow or like right now?
They're not gonna be. Yeah, they gotta wait until Giacomo comes back with a tuning fork.
Oh, I thought we had that. Okay.
No.
Giacomo
we don't.
says the quicker I leave, the probably shorter
Fuck
20
off,
days.
Giacomo.
Giacomo, if you could be so kind.
As to excuse yourself.
Do you need anything before you go? Is there anything we can help
I
you?
don't. I will be in a quick jiffy, but let me look over this lizard folk's work. I want to see how further along he got to his conclusion. As soon as he's done, I will hop.
Absolutely. Knowledge is power, and
He'll hop to it.
better be careful about this stuff.
They go back into the other room where there's a giant chartboard with a bunch of like arcane equations on it, and Kepis goes out to explain his proofs. You see Tholdrum kind of like thrumming the table, like you can see that he's like behind his white beard and bushy mustache. You can see his rosy cheeks are like curling up, like the prospects of going home now. He seems pretty happy.
Yay!
In only a couple minutes, Giacomo comes back to the doors and says, "So in 20 days' time, I'll be able to find you here?" As he points down to the ground.
Yeah, we might as well come back here for departure.
Yeah, we
Send
can
these
make
guys
the
off.
Barrow trip after the 7 days and be back here guaranteed by 20 days. That's plenty of time, I would assume.
I mean,
I'm
if,
in no rush.
yeah, and if not, you're in good hands here. Obviously, these guys have been here for years, and we just ask that you don't send them home without letting us say farewell. Plus, we have to pick you up.
I think that can be arranged. So if I come back and you're not here yet, we shall wait.
Thank you, Giacomo.
You're kind of the best.
Until then, friends.
Be safe.
You see the ground underneath him glow into a circle sigil. You see the air above him spiral a same blue sigil above him. And then as certain beams of light start to from the ceiling sigil up to the sigil around his head, start to connect. You see them all start to spin at different speeds. As the image of him where he's standing, every time the lines kind of cross over him, you see him fade away slowly but surely, and these will spin faster. So it's like it's like line, fade, line, fade, line, and he just fades until like he looks transparent, and then both sigils, the one on the floor and the one in the air, meet in the middle, and then it like a old CRV TV turning off, it just minimizes to a point and blinks out of existence.
I gotta learn how to do that.
What an
That's
obscure
not
fucking
something
reference.
you can learn how to
Prim?
do.
Prim,
CRTV.
Prim, I diddled an elder god. Let's keep our expectations manageable.
Yeah, manage yours and stop diddling gods, and maybe don't refer to it like that.
Winston points over to you at that, Alex, and says, "And your elder god needed to use a portal to get home, if I remember the tale."
Yeah, he did. I'm not saying that he's gonna teach me how. I'm just saying anything's possible.
You better not even be joking about getting more knowledge from Yagi.
Excuse me, ma'am. We had a heart-to-heart one time in this entire journey, and I'm pretty sure I said I didn't want to get any more intimate with my tangly tentacle friend. And we had a pretty close call with some...
Killed him.
Yeah, you know, tentacle encounter on the water.
Your
I'm all
mom
set.
trusted me to take care of you, and I intend to do that. But for some reason, you do have a habit of getting yourself into trouble.
He does.
I have a habit of engaging in and enjoying precarious situations.
Enjoying. That's the problem, isn't it?
It is. You know how much knowledge I gain from those precarious situations?
Do you know how close to death you are?
All the
Speaking
time.
of, how much tea do you have left?
I
Please
have
check.
consistently been drinking it every day.
Yeah.
So I'm probably close
I
to
bother
out.
you at around 8 o'clock every night.
Yes.
I can make more of it if I know what the ingredients are.
Well,
I have the ingredients set up. Mrs. Burton was kind enough to give me information on that.
We can always
okay.
stock up while we're here in town too.
If
Yeah, for
you
sure.
look at the information section, it's called Mrs. Martha Burton's Connections, and at the end it says ask for
that's the name of her
elderweed
cookbook.
and hypericum powder for tea brewing, and don't give anyone too much information.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Treating a
Sounds
patient
good.
who's been God touched.
It's my mother of all people would be the one to have a tea.
Your
for
mother
kids.
is brilliant, and your father's lucky to have her.
elderweed.
Yeah, so my dad's kind of got that like outward, stern, pretty scary dude, pretty capable and, dueling and combat and this thing. My mom is far more terrifying.
I picked up on that.
She smiles way too much for a person with her capabilities. But
So
made for a
I'm gonna
happy
show
home.
Birch the thing so that he knows how to brew it. You just have to get the supplies.
Yeah, if it's just herbs and spices, I can just pull it out of my little magic sack of herbs and spices.
Ooh.
It is elderweed and hypericum powder.
That dank kush.
This is very
That
convenient.
elder weed.
Not something you can magic out of your herbs pocket.
Ah,
Dang it!
No
it
pocket
was
sand
too
for my
easy.
tea.
Seeing as these are flower ingredients.
And unfortunately, Mrs. Burton did specify that her, a lot of her connections are Durgunian. She does have some that are not. Well, I mean,
Right.
Donadea is currently Durgunian, so I guess that's.
That's
But
that's
Shannon's
like a
not Durgunian.
foolproof place
Hey!
to look.
Hey, in Gougane, perfect. Wins of
Yeah.
the season. Ask for Mr. Renshu Sithrath.
Fantastic.
Yeah, you're gonna need extras, and since we're here for a while, that would be good to stock up.
Well, I have a present for you. It'll be ready tomorrow, so I guess we can go shopping. I'll give you your present.
Yeah, I asked about ruining some sticks from my favorite carpenter. What's taken? Yeah, are you okay? Well, the kraken attack definitely slowed everything down.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing pretty good, actually, for the kraken attack. How are you doing?
I was upset that I was
Oh,
too far to help you guys.
You meant like progress on the sticks. Oh, they're ready.
Already?
Yeah, I've had an ample amount of time.
If you say so. You are the expert.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. And also, you could probably use those to rave and or beat people with.
I was hoping to use them to divine the future of our potential actions, which is what
I mean, they
they're for.
definitely meet the specifications and like, magical requirements for what you're doing, but they're versatile, multi-purposed, they're eloquent, and maybe you put your hair in a bun and you shove two massive sticks in there and, keep them on you.
I asked for sticks. What in the world did you make?
Well, I mean, they're about 12 inches long, and they're about a half an inch in diameter each, and they have pretty little stones in them on the tips.
Ah, you zhuzhed them up. Well, that's
Oh,
very sweet.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you know how much you love slavers and you love killing them. I took a couple pieces, some accoutrement, if you will, and melted that down and did a little fancy stuff with it.
Oh, well, I do hate slavers, so very kind.
It's actually, I can't remember the guy. He was like Ashford or something.
Ashford? Yeah, you got something off
Yeah.
him?
Yeah, it was his ornate silver dagger that I pulled off of his dead, crusty body.
You're
And
so thoughtful.
the keys, all those cells they were holding people in, I melted the key ring and the keys down for the core, and then I used the ornate silver dagger and pulled all the goodies out, and I lined that, and I got you some matchy stones.
Aw, you get a big ol' hug.
Oh, now I have to give them to you. I pull them out of my bag of holding and I give them to you.
Aw,
And they have
these are much
matching-
fancier than I was expecting.
matching very pretty blue stones on them.
How much do I owe you for these?
You just shut the fuck up.
That's not a payment form.
I mean,
Actually, it might be with all that fucking nagging.
It's my job to nag you. If I don't nag you, you die.
I mean, keep the bird messenger tonight because I'm getting wasted. But other than that, enjoy yourself, enjoy your time.
Oh, why is there a sad song going?
because
Yeah,
he's
you
about to
gotta throw
die.
some ballads in there. Come on.
Volbjorn is a damaged man.
Same.
It sounds sad because of how he's talking about these tears of heaven that rain down and the Ulysses impact of how devastating it was. But then he talks about like the rebirth and the growth after.
The growth.
Yeah, like new growth, like
Oh.
new life, like rebuilding stronger.
That's sweet.
He's literally singing a historical song about his world.
I'm very excited for them to get back. Alright, is there anything that you guys want to do while we are here, actually enjoying ourselves? Not getting attacked by kraken? Commodore, do you have enough ham for Mr. Jig?
Mr. Jiggums has got some ham.
Well, I should probably get something nice for Kabo.
Actually,
I hate to say this, but I think I'm good.
do we have rooms for tonight and everything?
I mean, you can.
I mean, I'm sure we can find some.
I'm sure with the fucking deposit you put down, we got the run of the place.
Yeah, he was very pleased about that.
I don't know if we can sleep there though.
Excuse me, tavern keep, sir.
He didn't
Yes!
seem
sir.
too happy, but...
Sir.
Yes.
Wondering and curious about rooms for tonight
Tavern
for
break.
this band of merry folk.
Well, unfortunately, with those three taking up the other rooms, I only really have 3 rooms left.
Well, either we're doing bunk bed buddies, or
me and Birch can double up, and you and the captain can double up, and then Prim has her own room.
Yep, sounds good to me. Ladies have privacy.
By all means, you can stay here.
How much of that run us?
I'll take it out of the very kind deposit that your esteemed patriot put down.
Fantastic. Do you guys serve breakfast here?
I will serve you breakfast.
Fantastic, and I slide him another gold
Thank you, sir. As he takes a
gold?
bow.
and gold.
Billy, they've been throwing around gold like it's a hot commodity.
Like we're junior enlisted on shore leave?
All right, that's Jesus Christ.
How dare you?
How dare you strike
never-
so close to home?
I've never been on float, so okay.
Mid-deployment R&R.
Only did 9-month tours, so no mid deployment.
Lame.
Yeah.
That
Is it,
fucking
or
blows.
is the lame part army deployments?
My 12 months.
Ooh.
Hey, you know what, man? I got to go to New Zealand for 2 weeks.
I've been there for 3 on my
Okay.
own time. Wiener.
I gotta
Perfect.
prepare to go do a ritual.
Oh, he's got
Look.
to change the card.
Do the
I
ritual.
gotta change the guard.
Got change his underwear.
Do it.
Little
Do
bit.
it.
Change
His
that
festive
guard.
Ritual.
Don't forget the baby powder.
All right. The run of the place of Gougane.
Taking my nap.
Yeah. I don't think there's really any overarching goal I want to achieve here.
The only thing Alex wants to do, obviously, more tea. How much ever it'll run me for like a 90-day supply. And he
Where are you
tries
going to get this tea?
the shop that Prem had written down.
So here in Gougane, that's wins of the season. Ask for Mr. Renshu Sithras.
And I ask for Mr. Rinshu Syphilis.
No,
Syphilis.
not
Sorry.
pressing the wrong button and shit.
Oh, it's so
Fi-
pretty.
You head down to the market district. You look around. Sure enough, you find the Winds of the Season, a shine shop that has like what looks like the same plant on 4 quadrants, but in 4 different effects that look like what the crop would look like in all 4 seasons. As you walk in, there's a little iron bar at the top of the door that hits a little bell. It goes ding ding, and you see a wood elf woman stand up with plier shears in her hands as she was trimming a plant. She goes, good morning. Welcome to the Winds of the Season. How can I help you, sir?
Good morning. I am seeking out a Mr. Rinshu Sethrath.
Oh, Mr. Enshu, he's in the back. Can I ask who's calling?
My name is Alex Burton on behalf of my mother, Martha Burton.
One moment, please. She goes out behind the counter, in through a door that looks like a hallway that when it opens and closes. And no time later, she comes back, and she's being followed by a elderly half elf who's cleaning his spectacles as he comes out, and he's very determined to like move towards you as he puts his spectacles on as soon as he stands in front of you and like looks you in the face and looks you up and down and goes, "Ha! You look like your mother, son!" As he fucking embraces you in like the tightest hug, picking you up off your feet and just like gives you a straight squeeze.
I give him a big old hug back, and I say, well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment, but don't tell my dad.
He sets you down and he stands back and he goes, How is young Martha?"
Just as spunky and spitfire as ever, and I've done and gotten myself in trouble.
Oh, tell me, lad, how can I help?
She wrote down some ingredients for tea, elderweed, and hypericum powder.
Hypericum powder. Elderweed and hypericum powder. I would absolutely have this. Are you treating somebody? Elderweed, hypericum. Are you treating somebody?
I am treating a patient that has been God-touched.
That's sad news. Sad news.
It is.
What kind
It
of
is.
signs are they showing?
Signs of rejection in the form of madness.
And that's why you would need the elderweed. All right, boy. Well, how much do you need?
Honestly,
Essentially, how long are you trying to make this patient hang on to life?
long as possible. My pockets
You see
seem.
his eyes go wide, like, ooh.
Yeah, it's in the early stages. It's diagnosable, but it is in the early stages. The, I've got 40 gold and 400 silver on me.
Son, come with me. Ah, Martha would have my head if she knew I was letting her son stand in my shop. Come with me, come with me. He leads you to the back. You go through the door he just came through, and you see that the front of the store is like into a hallway to like what looks like an office storage and stairs up. And he actually brings you up the stairs, and you find yourself in what looks like the bottom floor of a house. Like he's in the kitchen. He goes, "Here, sit down, sit down. Would you like something to drink?" As he pulls open the bread basket, and he pulls
There you
out a little wooden plate with like this brown bread-looking thing on square in the middle of it. He puts that down in front of you.
Is that everywhere?
He goes to get a cup off the sink,
There
and
we
he
go.
looks at you, goes, "Again, anything to drink?"
Dealer's choice. I'm up for anything.
Very well, very well. He picks a bottle of sparkling water that was sitting on the windowsill. He pops the cork open. He pours it in the tankard, puts the thing back, hands it to you. Goes, please, please, eat some of this. I'll be right back. Back. Make yourself at home. He heads downstairs. You have a moment to look around if you would like.
Yeah, I'll just peruse. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I would like to look for things.
Roll me a
Perception.
perception check.
I called it.
Sorry, investigation check.
Oh, I was off. Pretty fucking good.
You
Dirty 20.
stumble over to. Well, you don't stumble, but you definitely move over to one of the cupboards, and it's got window panes in the top two doors, and inside there are ceramic plates, and one of these ceramic square plates that's obviously set, not like laying on the ground, but like not just loosely laying at the back. It's actually in like a holder. It depicts what looks like a sunny day and like small figures of like five people by what looks like some tents and a fire. And what you thought was clouds, as you look at it again, you see the clouds are kind of connected into a dragon-like uh, figure. It's flying in the sky.
Beautiful.
As you hear his footsteps daftly come up the stairs, what do? Do you stay in your spot or you go back to your seat?
I mosey around. There's no need to.
Cool.
I'm not rushing to my chair to pretend like I wasn't looking, but I'll
He comes
step
back
away.
up and he goes, yeah, don't mind the dirt, don't mind the dust. I haven't had a woman's touch in my house in quite some time. You see him lay out 2 jars and a scale on his counter as he starts to measuring certain amounts of each one of these herbs to a certain weight. Yeah. And then he pulls down another empty jar as he begins to fill it. And he looks at you and goes, oh, son, you're running missions for your mother?
No, I've actually joined a privateer crew, and we've been adventuring, and as we've encountered many things, we made our way back home to Gateway and visited my mother, and she had a suggestion for one of the people that we're trying to take care of, and that's why we're getting this tea.
Ah, so I take it George finances your ship.
Actually, no, we're completely independently financed to the point that we employ my uncle Ben as one who runs our trades. We have 3 separate plantations spread out between 3 different, entities, and we trade in hot cane, Hampton tree sap, and saffron.
Hat cane. It's just on the other side of the island. I mean to say you have a farm in Dairy Cane.
Yes, 25 acres.
Impressive. So again, how much did you say you had to be able to purchase this?
40 gold and 400 silver.
And how much are you looking to part with?
All of it.
All right. He takes the time to make 4 more additional jars. He says, obviously, you're going to have to keep these tight, watertight. You don't want it spoiling out at sea. I don't recommend it. But this should keep your patient alive and sane for the next 40 days.
Fantastic. And it'll go into my bag of holding, so no need to worry about sea spray.
Of course, of course. Ah, you haven't touched your fudge cake.
Ah, forgive me, I was enjoying the
Take it with you. He finds he rips up meat paper off a roll and he wraps it up and hands it to you.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
I appreciate you stopping by, son of Martha Burton. Tell her I said hello.
I absolutely will. Thank you, sir.
All right, and enjoy your rest of your day.
You as well.
May the smile of Sylvanas light your path and carry you to soft winds.
Offer him the proper rebuttal.
History or religion check.
A 21.
Very good.
21.
Okay.
You know the proper saying back, or you can choose to give him a blessing of Saharine Moonbow.
Oh.
I gave him the proper return.
All right, proper return.
And I go on my merry way, and I take my cake back to the inn, and I see if Prim is there because I'm gonna share it with her.
Oh, I was planning on going to bring Kato and offer if Winston wanted to go because I have to make a quick trip to the orphanage. If there's
I
one in
deposit
here.
the cake on the nightstand in her room.
Ah,
But I put a note on it that says not poison.
thank you. I appreciate that. Now I'm gonna be
And then-
worried you spat on it.
So what are you looking forward to pick up for Kato?
I'll go back to the ship to get Kato because I just want him to get to stretch his legs. He hasn't been on land for a bit.
Do you know that for certain? Or do you ever ask about him and how he's done when you come back to the ship with the crew?
Well, yeah. When I come back to the ship,
You
bother
absolutely
him.
know that the little dude, fishes off the piers and, entertains other crews and absolutely makes his way onto, a secluded part of the beach. He won't go up underneath the docks and whatnot and anywhere near, the dock districts, but, if there's a beach nearby, he'll very well go up there and, use this beach sand to give himself a bath and,
Oh my
chills
God.
out. But he never goes too far from the ship and he never goes into the streets.
I love him so much. Well, I'm gonna offer if he wants to go for a walk with me, he can. He doesn't have.
Oh hell yeah! But he's definitely gonna be bounding and leaping to every shop star that has food.
Okay, I'm going to be like.
And the elves are gonna be like, "Oh my god!"
No, Kato, can you stay with me? And I promise I will get you a treat once we're done. I promise.
Trade?
You don't even have to trade. I'll just get you a treat.
Freebies.
Yeah. And I'll ask Winston if he wants to come, but Kato's a lot, so I don't expect
Oh no,
it.
he's coming. He's
Okay.
like, I wouldn't miss this.
All right, we're gonna go see if there's an orphanage in town. I have to make a stop. That's all.
Roll me a perceptions check.
Oh boy. Do that. Bing bing.
Oh yeah.
30-20.
Within 10 minutes, you actually kind of recall you saw one. You found your way back to that street, and you find the orphanage.
Okay. I'm gonna pop in there real quick to make a donation and get the heck out.
Okay, you walk in. A wood elf female, sitting in modest clothes, sits at a side desk and sees you coming. He goes, "Oh, good morning. Are you my morning appointment? Are you Miss Shadows?"
No, pardon me for intruding. No appointment here. I just wanted to drop off a donation and head out.
Oh, lovely. Yes, we do actually accept donations. As she motions to a statue of an elf goddess, and you see the heavy lockbox built into the altar base.
Perfect. I'm just going to pop over there and I can throw in 167 gold, and then we can head out.
So yeah, I mean it's a slot. So as you throw in 160 different gold pennies, and then and it's
Yeah,
like
sorry.
sounding like
It's
a slot
very
machine.
loud. I'm so sorry.
The wood elf like looks over to you and like shocked eyes, jaw drops. Winston kind of gives like a polite, awkward like hello. And like
Okay,
as like
I'm
when you get to
trying
the
to
last
rush. I feel this so
160,
loud.
yeah, you because now it's like not even coin on an empty iron box. It's coin on coin clashing in there.
Okay.
Her hands like her mouth is still dropped. Her hand rises up to cover her mouth, not closes it, and is just like astonished at you. And she's just like, when you're done, she goes, "Ma'am, what is your name?"
Nope. Nope. Don't want to do that again. Have a nice day. Blessings be upon you.
She tries to block you and says,
No.
"Absolutely not, ma'am.
I don't
I'm
want
surely I must know so I can tell the headmistress whose most gracious gift this belongs to."
No. There's no need. You can call me Prim, but I'm gonna head out. I promised my otter some food. I hope you have a blessed day.
She gives you a curtsy bow, like a very low one, and she's like, "Lady Prim, thank you so much. Thank you. May Mestarine keep the light in you always."
And much
As
light to
that's
you. I'm
that's
out
the
of
elven.
here.
That was the statue of the elven god that was behind the lockbox.
I'm gonna give a curtsy to her, and then I'm gonna curtsy to the statue, and I'm out of here. Okay. I feel bad. That was really loud. Let's go get food.
High or low?
Uh-oh. You rolled before I said.
I know. I heard a syllable from your face, and I was like, click. So high or low? I'll roll again.
I'm gonna say hi. Hey.
Winston does not rat you out.
Oh, thank God. Why was he gonna rat me?
He doesn't know. I thought it'd be cute.
Okay, food time. I
Food
promised
time!
Kato a snack. Is there anything on the way back to whatever
Oh
tavern
yeah,
we
you
were
definitely passed plenty of food carts. We're talking about rice porridge stew. We're talking about some fish kebabs. You've got even some like more darker meat kebabs offered in some places. There's one where they have like this like waffle bread that they dip into stew and pull it up, and you just like it's like a giant cup of soup that you eat and walk and drink and walk.
I want that one, and then I'll pay for whatever Kato and Winston decide to get.
Winston is definitely interested in this like waffle bread cup of soup, and he
good.
gets a meat kebab with it. And he uses the meat kebab, like dips the kebab in the soup, and eats a chunk of meat off of it, and then like kind of like cups the bowl and like drinks the broth, and was like, "Oh my god." With a full mouth, it's like, raw.
Hell yeah, love it.
Kato almost enthusiastically breaks his kebab skewer, but takes down the meat in like one swoop.
He is a big boy now.
It was 15 copper pennies.
Oh, okay. I'm not doing math.
Captain Slate.
26.
I don't exist.
Oh, come on.
Poof, he's gone.
Nothing
What's
to do
up,
in
man?
this big town. We got time.
No, I need to recruit people, and I feel that's going to take the
Yeah.
majority of my time.
Nope, recruiting's easy.
Oh,
We are well known.
God.
Recruiting is always I always meant to make it an easy thing where you guys don't have to like do any hardcore. You just say you're recruiting, because what happens is your crew gets the ones that rotate from watch get to partake in shore leave, which I haven't heard you guys rescind shore leave. So I've been assuming you guys have been going out in town getting a little bit of shore leave. Taverns, they share tales, they talk. So like any tavern you walk into, you will always be able to find people looking to join, And with both y'all's rank, recruiting is actually even easier. So you get an increased rate at Cran, Port City. So you just have to tell me that you are indeed recruiting, and let me know if there's a certain number you're trying to reach, or if you're just going to max out the boat.
Like 110, because that's 10 over ideal. Excuse me.
33 people? Because he said we were at 77?
33 people in 7 days. That's going to be easy.
I can still math.
Wait.
Sort of.
Or are you trying to add an additional 110 on top of the 77?
So it should be 110 total, so it should be 43.
That's a lot of elves.
That is 18 a day. You will get that. You will make that 110 additional souls on board.
Jesus
the
Christ.
Not 110 additional, like total.
That's what I said. Okay, so
He
I had
said
it
that
right the first time.
originally.
The first time.
Yeah. Fucking
He's
whatever,
being a
man.
fucking chungus.
Easy.
All right, so yeah, 33 additional crew members added to your 77 to
Yeah,
make
that
110. That's
Yes.
easy.
Yes.
Okay.
Commodore,
What?
what are you doing?
I need to gift wrap those rings, Rob.
Fucking drink it.
Oh, like you want to go out and buy more, like a fancy
No,
gift?
I have them. I just need to like put them in some sort of box that I don't have.
Hell
That's
yeah.
it.
For 5 silver pennies. A nice fancy one without.
Wow.
You can pick the color.
Okay.
She'll love it.
Why
You want a bow? You want adornments? You want a note?
Nope.
Oh, leave him a note. List all the reasons.
Oh my god.
Hmm?
So,
Huh?
uh,
You find a jeweler shop who tries to sell you, but you say you already got it. You just need a box, so they upcharge you the 5 silver pennies for an empty box. Even Major Mask, anything for you?
I'm gonna try and find a bed for Mr. Jiggums to put into the thing, into the boat.
Ooh.
Fancy.
You do find 2 pet stores that have a large enough dog bed that would fit Mr. Jiggums.
a doggy
That's a
bed for
big
the
fucking dog.
displacer beast.
Hell yeah, it needs to be floofy.
He deserves
They-
the best.
They say they are meant for wintertop canine orsos, the largest breed from Catorcia, aka the home continent.
So, like, their
Well.
equivalent of a Great Dane?
More like equivalent of the gigantic Saint Bernards, like the Irish setter one.
I'll ask them if they can deliver it to the Masked Maiden.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Sick.
Mr. Jiggums is gonna be happy with his ham
Ham
and his bed.
Does he get to eat ham in bed?
No! You're gonna make a mess.
He's got standards. Good.
Sorry, I meant the Irish Wolfhound, not the other one I said.
St. Bernard is fluffy, but not tall.
He's a big man.
He's a big boy. Are you still torturing that familiar?
Yes?
Oh yeah. And the familiar's getting really good.
Yay!
Like it's almost getting to like it tires the shit out of Mr. Jiggums. It takes like 10 minutes for him to finally catch the familiar.
This is gonna be the most traumatized but fastest familiar you've ever seen.
First of all, he's learning.
That's so fucked.
Right?
Anybody else, or do we want to fast forward these 7 days?
Yeah, I
Or
think
are
all
we
my
all
time.
piling into the Masked Maiden and traveling to Barrow?
There any jobs around for
For the 7 days we're here?
the
For
7
the
days we're
repairs?
here?
Absolutely, if you guys want to work some odd jobs and make a little cash. There are plenty of work to be found within the city of Gougane.
Never hurts to see what's available.
This is Cran, right?
It is. Boop, boop, boop. What?
Is this the magistrate? Devone? No.
Gougane is
Yeah,
it's
Magistrate
Devone. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see him then.
Okay. Anybody who does want to work for the rest of the week, kind of give me an idea of what kind of job you're looking to do.
I want to do woodworking.
I would.
I'll do
Give
what
me-
I do well and work on the docks while we wait.
Working on the docks doing what?
Dock work.
Probably
Fishing.
help people pick up shipments and take them. Like, I can turn into a fucking draft horse. I can help.
Both of you give me athletics checks.
Athletics.
Athletics?
Yeah, because you're working now for the next 7 days.
Oh, somehow magically rolled better on this.
Alright. Wish me luck. Ah, samesies. I'm somewhat helpful.
So, Mask, you head over to the magistrate's office. You see it in the middle of town. Nice, like, office building. Unlike the viceroy's place or governor's place, when you walk in, it's not like a house. It's not at all like a residence. It's more like a busy office. You're brought up to the third floor by one of the front desk clerks. They put you in a waiting room real quick. They take your name. They throw you down on the schedule for today. They say it'll probably just be like an hour.
I have to wait an hour?
Yeah.
So. Yeah, all right. I'll take a little stroll and pop back in.
Alex and Prim, you're gonna leave? If you leave, they'll take you off the schedule.
Yeah, be patient.
Prim and Alex, you will make 14 gold for the 7 days of work.
Neato.
At the end of your hour, Mask, you hear a next, Major Mask. The magistrate will see you now.
Oh,
As you walk into his office, and they're showing you the office, you see that his windows overlook the busy main street of Gougane with the docks in the distance. You see that he's got a map of roughly where the islands are, and you see little yellow flags, and you see little white flags, and you see little green flags, and you see various little wooden arrows pointed in certain directions and whatnot. You can tell this is like kind of like a war map, but can't really tell what it's showing because you can't tell if it's like pointing at things or showing strength or pointing at routes. But he welcomes you in. He says, good afternoon, Major Mask. Welcome back to the port city of Gougane. Thank you again for lifting that hellish nightmare we were under the effect.
Oh,
yeah, we did that.
Of course. I'm glad to see that nothing's returned and caused more problems.
No, not yet. Not unless you know anything about these hellish undead ships prowling about the seas now. Just one more complication we have to deal with while we're at this war.
Yeah, we've been running into them ourselves.
Terrible news, terrible news. Just when I thought we could catch a break, this happens.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Say, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
You were in the port city of Oneida and helped relief trade through that area, did you not?
Yeah.
Is it correct that the story says that you improvised a certain weapon against the shark folk?
We did.
Did you give this weapon to the Meresians?
No.
Troubling.
It's one of a
Troubling.
kind.
Would you perhaps be willing to share the weapon design with my admirals?
Unfortunately, I don't believe we can do that. I do not think it'd be suitable for use against other human individuals.
Well, this is
Humanoids?
troubling news, Mask. I have it on good authority and backed up by both of my intelligence gathering sources that supposedly in the port city of Schenectady, the Meresians are working on a certain cannon.
Well, I assure you that we have not shared any of the schematics of our weapon with them, or
But
with
they
anyone
did,
for that matter.
but they
I
did
saw
see
it.
you employ
They
yours.
did. They did.
It is possible that they saw us fire it,
They did.
but I don't think that they would be able to imply exactly what it would do by just one shot.
It's quite troubling.
Yeah.
How much would you be willing to pay for my artificers and admirals to look at your weapon? I buy coffers.
I don't. Well, I have a better idea. Instead of us giving you our weapon, we wouldn't want to employ
No. Mask, I'm not asking you to hand over the
No.
weapon. I'm
He wants the
asking simply
schematics.
to have my people look at it so we could build our own.
Yes. Why don't I let your people talk to my engineers? Maybe we could help you design something a little less uh, civilized, a little more civilized than what what our weapon can do.
A weapon for war is not as civilized as they can be, but I think I get your point. And how much would you say a technical exchange of sorts would be worth to you?
Depends on what you and my well, artificer, I guess, and our chef, oddly enough, all came up with this kind of weapon. So this is a crayon, right?
This is Cran.
Hmm.
What if I said I paid you 300 gold for a consultation, and if we are able to draw up our own blueprints and make a working weapon within the next 2 weeks to employ in the war for a win, I will then grant you, say, 15 acres of land.
Well, we are going to be here for 7, so I implore you to take advantage of that amount of time while you can. My artificer and cook worked awfully quick, so you may be able to have something drawn up by then. They're pretty handy when it comes to weapon building. They're crafty.
Very well. I thank you for the meeting. I will send word to my artificers to round up a few of the admirals, and we shall stop by the Masked Maiden while it's at docks to speak to your cook and artificer. Now then, what perchance was the purpose of your visit today, Major Mask?
We were in port for some repairs after a run-in with a kraken, and it's not frequent that we get to stop here.
You
So I
don't
figured
say.
I'd come pay a visit.
Where were you sailing from when you encountered this beast?
Foyle.
Foyle.
Interesting. From Foyle to Gougane, the kraken lurks. Well,
It either did or
It
does.
sank.
They were in the past tense.
We don't know if
It-
we've killed it, but we blew away several tentacles.
And sent a 20-pound fucking explosive container down into the depths after it.
We blew away several tentacles.
Hopefully it is vanquished. I had a marine biologist tell me the other day, the party I was hosting at my house, and go on to talk about the mating habits of those krakens. He surmises that there are juvenile krakens on Pearl Island. Of course, that is just about northwest from here. It's the island where you'll find Chiktoga.
On the island?
The south side, apparently there are some caves that the pulpating krakens will lay, and the juvenile krakens will grow up there and eventually find their way into the greater seas of the Olane.
Ah, okay. So they're still in the sea. They're not crawling around on land.
Well, they would be in these caves, according to this marine biologist. The sea caves, where they would have plenty of shelter and safety and water to grow in and pupate.
Yucky. They do an awful lot of damage, and I am just not a big fan.
I'm saying
However,
yucky.
they are creatures of nature, so they are going to do what they're going to do.
Well, you sailed away with your ships and your life and your crew, so that is a kudos to you, as most stories end up with the ship going down and most of the crew suffering in the, I think it was called the Ink.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say we didn't lose some very fine men, but we lost some very fine men.
Sorry to say. Well, I'm sure you can recruit some fine Cranian elves in the taverns. There are plenty of folks looking to sign up with crews. I think they'd be lucky to sign on with the Masked Maiden.
Well, hopefully they're not upset with the possibility of being crew members with people that are that you're at war with, because we hire everybody, not just one certain people.
Yeah, I understand you're still an underlined privateer, as to which is your full right. Can I possibly maybe invite you to sail against our enemies of the Giacomo?
I appreciate the invite, as they have also invited us. However, I wish to maintain neutral, and so does the rest of our party, our group.
Well, then I appreciate that my fellow elves don't have to batter you on the high seas, Major Mask, for I've definitely heard from your good friend Captain Warfriend how honorable you can be.
Well, I'm glad
Yep,
I don't have to kill any
treacherous.
of your elves on the high seas.
I will send my lead artificer around your ship. He'll have the consultation fee. We hope to learn a great deal.
I will warn my artificer and the cook that you guys will be coming by, so that way they can. And I sigh and like rub the chin, whip up their imaginations.
Looking forward to it, Major Mask. Until I meet again.
I stand up and shake his hand.
Say, it is the 10th of Aquasar. Will you be back in port around the 30th?
There are no promises. The sea
Yes.
takes us where the sea
Yes.
takes us.
Yes, we have to come back in 20
If
days.
you find yourself here on the 30th, let me hereby cordially invite you to my manor. I'll be having a midsummer feast.
Oh, well, perfect. That sounds great.
I would love to introduce you to my daughter.
Well, if we are back in town, then I will be
We will
sure
be.
to stop by. Shush, you
not
non-interior
there.
people
You
have
metagaming fuckers.
Hoping
It's
to
you!
see you there.
It us.
Alex, how much
It
do you need?
us.
Alex,
Huh?
how much money do you need?
Oh, I'm just down to 1,300 copper and 14 gold.
That
He
doesn't
broke.
answer my question.
I don't know. 200 gold.
I'll have 3. I don't care.
I take
Uh,
300 gold.
I needed money at one point in my life, and I don't anymore.
I just keep spending. I keep failing to reimburse myself for shit I purchased for the ship.
Well, stop doing exactly that. We
Yep.
have an entire fund for it.
Yeah.
I know. We gotta go. Prim made the note. We gotta go around the farms and visit them.
Yes, we have to do that.
All right. It's 9:16, guys.
Well, we started late, so.
I know. I'm sorry. I have to
Some
step
people have to
out.
work tomorrow.
Yeah, feel free to keep
And
going.
it's only Adam.
Classic.
It's only
Only Adams.
Oh yes.
Only Adams.
I signed up and I'm the host. Only customer, only contributor.
Classic.
Also, Slate, I'm just gonna be totally like, hey Justin, hand on my head. That plan's not gonna work out very well. Alex is not cool with that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's fine.
You want to give
Yeah,
weapons
like,
to
I
the
told him. I
craft?
told him they can
It's
talk
going
to
to
you.
either. I hope that you can intercept Alex before this stuff happens and talk to him, or it's going to significantly impact his relationship with you, because we turned down my dad in his own home.
Yeah, I don't know your dad.
You don't know this fucking guy either.
That's true.
Yeah, correct. That's why
And
I
yet
said
you've-
he can talk to you, and you can either tell him to fucking fuck off, or you can tell him to whatever. I'm like,
Okay.
I did not design the Merc Slab cannon, so therefore I'm also not going to give away the
Yeah,
fucking
it's
plans
just,
for it.
again, it's all in how it comes about, because it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Really? We've turned everybody down, and now you're like, oh, yeah, consultation fee, you can come check it out. No, the fuck you can't.
I did not say they could come check it out. I said they could come talk to you and Bergstrom. And obviously, I'm going to come tell you guys afterwards, like, hey, this guy's gonna come talk to you guys. He's
see how-
interested in
We'll see how
using
it goes.
your using some of your brains to create a new type of weapon. What that is, I don't know. Fucking whatever you decide to come up with or shit.
I've been interested in a walk that flings objects.
What?
I'm obsessed with the walk that Billy used to melt a ship, and I'm just thinking if we attach the walk to a catapult.
You know he
And that-
left it at the bottom of the ocean. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I'm
still
saying we
there
recreate the
somewhere.
magic item. Recreate the magic item itself, right? And you attach the walk to a catapult, and then the basket of the catapult can heat something to a specific degrees, and then heat some shit up and launch it.
Okay. We can keep that in mind.
I never said it was a good fucking plan. It's just a plan. Maybe I give this shitty plan to them.
Yeah. Okay.
And what you're gonna need is a walk and a catapult.
Wednesday, March 19th is the next game. Wednesday.
All right. See you guys then.
Wednesday. Night,
Bye.
Good
everybody.
night, everybody.
Ooh boy.
That's a good way to end it. That was fun. I hate waiting a week for more. It's so much fun. All right. Yeah. If anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to message Scout Trooper V. He is in chat currently, but you can always message him on Twitch. Or if you have any questions for me, feel free to drop into the Discord. I'm terminally online, so I'll answer. And yay! Like you said, like our wonderful DM said, more next week on Wednesday. We do alternating. I have to change the schedule. I promise I will. If we didn't have work, I'd love to go 4 hours. Yeah, I live for this. So literally, if we had like an all-day thing, I would be here. The only limitations is other people's schedules. I will make it work. But never mind me. Have a great evening, everybody. I hope to see you next time for more D&D. And until then, bye.